recreated every single set from Squid Game in real life. And whichever one of these 456 people survives the longest wins 456 grand.
You just saw a short clip from a MrBeast video, and in that short time he manipulates you with multiple editing tricks to unconsciously keep you watching. You might not realize them, but trust me, they're there. And I'm going to go over 5 of them, so stay tuned. I've been talking about a lot of negative things lately, so I just wanted to talk about something positive for once, other than my HIV status. Which is why I'm here today to sort of hype MrBeast's editing, and to tell you guys how he tricks our monkey brains so effectively. First of all, I'm not actually a MrBeast fanboy. I've watched only a handful of his videos, but I like him. I think everyone likes him. He seems like a likable guy, which is probably one of the secrets to his success. Along with how he doesn't use clickbait, his crazy budgets for the videos, and his expert use of the soy face on the thumbnails. Not to forget his connections to the Illuminati. But let's start with the first point I want to make in his editing. Oh, and when I say editing, I don't mean the effects and graphics. I simply mean the shots and how they're connected. I'm going to start with the most obvious and go down to the less obvious ones. I'll show you an example and let's see if you can pick it up. So here we go.
We just landed in Antarctica and we're gonna survive the next 50 hours here. We're literally at the bottom of the globe at the coldest place on Earth.
Can't wait to freeze to death.
And there goes the plane! Alright, see you later!
First smart editing choice he does is that he goes straight to the point. You see a video where he goes to Antarctica, you click it and boom! People click on videos to get what the thumbnail and the title promises, and MrBeast immediately gives you what you clicked for. One could think that isn't it bad, because if you immediately give people what they want, they would be satisfied enough to click away. The thing is, he combines this with one other thing, which fixes that problem. Let's see if you can pick that one up.
First challenge is simple. First 50 people to start a fire and light their torch, move on. Begin!
See the smoke on that? How is that not lighting? This isn't easy, guys. He's not giving it away.
The second thing he does is that he uses extremely fast editing. Sure, you get what you clicked for immediately, but the videos accelerate fast like a Tesla, so you're immediately shocked into trying to understand what's happening. The thing with us people is that we don't wanna feel stupid. We want to understand the world around us. Sure, it's not like MrBeast's videos are hard to understand, but when they move so fast and there's constantly something happening, you don't have time to think about what's going on, so it keeps you on the edge and focused. I mean, even when he drives a sport car over buses, he uses that clip for like 5 seconds. Any other person would milk that stunt for at least 20 minutes. This is actually the big reason why I personally haven't watched too many of MrBeast's videos. I appreciate them, but I'm an old man. I like my stuff to be on regular speed. I have a bad attention span, but nothing like the current generation of kids. But just because the fast editing doesn't work for everyone, doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Because clearly it isn't. Multiple times I've tried to sit down, get high and watch some of MrBeast's videos, but it always ends up the same.
Oh man,
What?
I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
The next trick is one of the most basic ones in YouTube, and almost everyone uses it to some extent. The thing is that there's multiple ways to do it, so I'm just gonna show you one easy example.
These are the price points of all the hotels we're visiting, and it gets really crazy towards the end of the video.
Maybe you guessed it already, but the third one is teasing what's about to come. Some ways to do it are just straight up tell you to keep watching for something to happen at the end.
So we have to pee in these bottles and hold on to it until the end of the video.
Or to use quick clips of what's about to come.
The brick wall might not have stopped it, but later in this video, we're gonna see a 5 semi-trucks can.
Or immediately show some money shots from the rest of the video.
We're about to test things that no one has ever tested before, like flattening a Lamborghini with a hydraulic press.
Teasing like this is basically the YouTube version of the old dollar bill fishing line prank. You've probably even realized this with movie trailers on YouTube these days. There's always like a quick 10-second trailer before the actual trailer starts. This is mostly because audience retention is one of the most important metrics in YouTube. It simply means how long people on average watch the video. The more the better, of course, like in most things in life, except podcasts. We've had enough of those.
I'm done. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get a real job, and I suggest that you guys do the same.
The fourth one is a bit harder, so I'm gonna give you one hint. Listen.
I need you all to find a safe spot because this next explosion is 100 times bigger.
Standing right here. At least I'll be safe on the roof.
Dibs on the roof.
In MrBeast's videos, there's hardly ever a moment where someone isn't speaking. It's similar to the second point that when there's constantly new information coming, you kind of have to keep going. Not only this, but usually people click away from videos when a certain point has been made or there's a break. But if you never stop talking, people will never click away. It's the online version of the interaction with someone where you want to leave the conversation but the other person won't stop talking, so there's never a good moment for you to leave. Last but not least, maybe the most subtle, but arguably the most important. This time, instead of listening, just watch.
It comes with 2 beds, a living room, 1 bathroom. You can see me while I pee. And it's 200 feet below ground. We literally have this entire game to ourselves.
Every single shot is kinetic. And no, it's not because the cameraman drank too much coffee. It is deliberate. There is constantly some movement in the shots, be it panning shots, shakiness, crane shots. Even the still shots have some almost unnoticeable movement added to them. Sure, you could in post get rid of the shakiness from the handheld cameras, like I have done in here, but this constant movement gives the videos this energy. It started with jump cuts 15 years ago, and now we're watching videos like we're on a roller coaster. So once again, here are the 5 things in editing that I think make MrBeast's videos popular. Now, I'm not saying all of these are great, and that I'd like every video to have these, but clearly it has worked well for him. As always, thank you for watching and don't subscribe. I'm joking, I love you guys for real.